Hey, back in the office. Anything new about hiring? I know there was a quest going on for hiring new people. Oh, Mr. President, about that job opening. We have an applicant. Great. What do you want to do? Do you want to do the interview now? Yeah. Let's do it now.
Uh.
Okay, sure. I'll interview the candidate. Great. Let's get going then. Oh, but wait a minute. You're not going to conduct an interview looking like that, are you? Sure I am. So? Well, you don't really look like the president of a company. We'll need to make you look more dignified and sagacious. Saggy what? What does that have to do with anything? No, not saggy. You know, sagacious, like intelligent. Oh, I know. I look the same. Oh, we got the glasses. Okay. See? They look good on you. Those glasses you left lying around really suit you. They make you look both dignified and intelligent. Didn't expect to be wearing these again, actually. Looks like we're all set. I'll call in the applicant. Her mouth was, like, really scary the way it moved just there. It was kind of distracting to me. I guess just when you're really close to mouths. Like, if you stare right at the mouths, they're really weird. What can you expect? I mean, you know, games. Graphics are hard. The applicant will be here soon. Please evaluate him to see if he is really motivated to work for us. Test for motivation. Right.
Hi.
Yes, apparently, there are applicants out there who only attend interviews to get cab fare from companies. Are people really sinking to scams that low? Don't worry, I can spot people like that a mile away. Wow, I'm trying to imagine getting a job interview and the company paying my cab fare to or from there. That sounds amazing. Where does that confidence come from? That door knock scared me a little bit. I thought somebody was at my own door. That was a very clear piece of audio. Here he comes. Why doesn't he come in? You had to tell him to come in. No applicant would enter without permission. I don't get it. Also, yeah, this being Japan, like, the etiquette is going to be even more regimented than we're used to. Please, just tell him to come in. He'll hurt his knuckles if he has to keep knocking. Come in. Excuse me. I'm Haruhiko Ijuin. Ijuin. Haruhiko Ijuin. I'm honored to meet you. Yes, likewise. Gotta tell him to sit. Doesn't he see the chair? Why doesn't he sit down? You have to invite him to sit. No job seeker would take a seat without being asked.
Nani?
What the hell is that about? Is this supposed to be funny? He's not fooling around. Job seekers are dead serious. Please, let him sit. Please, have a seat. Thank you. This is already exhausting. Is this going to go on much longer? It hasn't even begun. At least ask him a few questions. You need to determine if you would be a good fit with us. A question. So, why did you apply with us? What kind of women do you like? What color is your underwear? Well, I mean, he's in my court, so I feel like I can get away with that. What color is your underwear? My underwear color? Does that have anything to do with this job?
Yeah.
No, not especially. Isn't that what you ask of it at interviews? I don't even want to know where you got that idea. You got it from the question prompt. Besides, what are you going to do with that information? Well, nothing I can think of at the moment. I'm so sorry. That last question never happened. Yes, of course. That would be for the best. A question. Man. Alright. Okay, we'll go serious. Why did you apply with us? Why did you apply with us?
Hi.
Real estate is a business that serves one of the three basic human needs: food, clothing, and shelter. It's one that is closely tied to people's daily lives. Someone working in such an industry would have to be trustworthy. They would also bear great responsibility, but that is where I see a worthwhile challenge. I have also heard that your firm isn't afraid to put new recruits in charge of accounts right away. I felt this job would give me a great opportunity to really grow. Wow, that little speech rolled right off his tongue. He must have practiced it a lot. Huh? I'm impressed, Mr. President. You can actually run an interview. Yeah, we're just going to ignore that wrong choice that I deliberately made. Please keep going and see if Ijuin-san is the sort of person who would work out for us. Got it. What should I ask him next? What are your strengths? Have you experienced failure, or are you willing to do anything? Let's go with have you experienced failure. I always think that's a good question. Have you ever experienced failure? Failure? No, not especially. See, this is a kind of question you see a lot, or like, what would you say is your greatest weakness? Because in my experience, it doesn't pay to just act like, oh, well, I don't really have any weaknesses. What's better... Sorry, a little audio glitch there. I don't know if that's my headphones or what. It's better to, like, come up with a weakness, but either one you can spin into a strength or one that you know isn't actually going to affect your eligibility for the job. I feel like I can deal with just about anything life throws my way, so no, I can't say I know what it's like to fail. He must be especially blessed. Or maybe he's just lucky? Who knows? What should I ask him next? Yeah, what are your strengths? What are your strengths?
Hi.
Well, I'm fluent in English. I lived in the States as a child, so I manage most business dealings in English. I also have a very variable accent that comic keeps forgetting how he was trying to voice me. Also, I was the head of our university's tennis club. I often organized events and socials, and I think it made me a good planner and organizer. He does appear to be very communicative. He seems like he has many friends, too. Yeah, maybe. What shall I ask him next? Okay, so it's gonna take me through all these anyway. Ijuin, if you were to join my company, would you be willing to do anything? Yes. I eagerly await being able to exceed your expectations. So, anything?
Hi.
Yes, absolutely. I came to this interview to prove just how dedicated I can be. Isn't that amazing? There was no hesitation at all. He sounds primed and ready to go. We'll see about that. I think that's about all the questions we have for you. Ijuin-san, do you have any questions for us? Yeah, can I see his resume? Jeez. Questions? No, nothing in particular. Oh, yes, actually, I heard that your firm makes hiring decisions on the spot. Is that true?
Hi.
Yes, you heard right. The president and I would like to confer about it, so if you could just give us a moment. What shall we do? Shall we hire him?
Nani?
Huh? We decide now? Right now?
Hi.
Yes. The longer it takes, the more it will cost. We can't afford to sit on our decisions. How tight-fisted can you be? Ijuin-san was eloquent in describing why he wanted to join us. He can also speak English, plan events, and work well with people. What shall we do? Check up on his references. I mean, I'd rather give him the benefit of the doubt, but this is not enough to go off of. But I will give him... I'd rather hire him, like, without properly preparing than fire him without properly preparing.
そうだな。
You're hired. Really? Thank you very much. Congratulations. Please, take this for your cab fare. Thank you. Wonder what you'll be paying me. Pardon?
Yeah.
Nothing. I just got lost in my thoughts. It's really nothing. I know it's short notice, but we'd like to have you start tomorrow if you can. Does that work for you?
Hi.
Certainly. I'll see you bright and early. We're counting on you. You won't be disappointed. Yeah, he's a problem child. The next day... Adrian-san is awfully late. Yeah. Maybe he forgot. I'll call him at home. Yeah. Thanks. It's such serious music, oh my gosh. I hope he didn't get into an accident or anything. What? Oh, no! What's wrong? It says the number you have called is not in service. Wow, he really just did it for the cab fare. What? Oh dear, we were totally conned. He must have come in and just to get cab fare out of us. So, we wouldn't have given him cab fare if we weren't giving him the job, is that it? You've got to be kidding. But he was able to tell us why he wanted to join us with such eloquence. I guess we weren't very good judges of character. Oh, they're so disappointed. We'll have to start over. I'll put more wanted ads out. Yeah, thanks. Sure thing. That guy completely fooled me. I can't make the same mistake again. That's silly.
Nani?
Hey, so welcome, guys. I'm the Comic Foil. Yeah, 11 minutes into the video, I'll tell you welcome. We're probably halfway through the video now. You guys have been very helpful in the comments and told me to check out the taxis. Speaking of cab fare, we're busy right now, but if you can't wait, I can let you on for 10,000 yen. Sure, that's chump change. So, yeah, I can use this to quickly get around the city, which is sort of pointless to me. I feel like I would want to just walk. But I can also go to Tokyo Pier. Very well, sir. And we're going to the pier. We're listening to the taxi drive, and here we are. So yeah, that's the lady who does, I think she teaches stuff for the beast form. Yeah, and I already have... Which is the... This one. This one is the first level, so yeah, I could have her teach me that. I'm going to do that in a second, but first let me see about fishing. Yes! Check sea fishing. Here's a good spot for fishing. You got the easy starter. There's just like, what, an unused fishing pole sitting here? Do you want to fish here? Yeah, I need to remember how this works again, though. Yeah, hold on, I'll look over this in my own time.
Nani?
Alright, so let's start fishing. I did this a little bit with Majima. It was just like, nope, I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay, so as soon as it, like, dips into the water, I need to press A to bring my rod back. I can see the outlines of fish. I don't have any bait, which is part of the problem. Why? Scatter bait? Yes, okay, I guess I do have bait. No, I guess I don't have bait. Okay, let's just see if we can catch one thing without bait, though. Yeah, no, it doesn't seem like the fish are all that interested. Oh. As soon as it sinks above... Not hooked. Okay, that was no good. So, what is it as soon as... I need to get a feel for exactly what the timing is. Did it say when the red part of it is in the water? I don't like this angle here. I like how you can kind of see the fish in there already. I actually really like the fishing minigame in Persona 4. I thought that worked out pretty well. Stardew Valleys is pretty interesting. Animal Crossings is, like, good enough. In Animal Crossing, it's more about, like, moving and positioning yourself. I never played, like, any, like, actually, like, fishing games, like Sega, like, Pro Bass Fishing or whatever. I know there are games that really try to capture the art of fishing in, like, a non-arcadey feel, but I'd rather it feels like a game because I don't find real fishing very interesting. You know, I guess if you use that as an excuse to hang out, it would be really nice. Like, you know, I have friends who like it, and they'll, you know, go out on a boat and have a bunch of beers and just, like, have their hooks in the water and wait for hours and hours and hours. I don't like beer, like, at all. So, like, that part of it wouldn't be fun to me. You know, I could, like, sit and talk to them and enjoy their presence. It's just I'd rather do that at home. Though being on a boat is nice. I like water. This is not an interesting concept for an episode here. But I want at least one fish before I go back. I wanted at least one fish to be able to give to Genji.
Nani?
Okay. That was too soon. Darn it.
Nani?
Okay, alright, that was in the red, right? Yeah. Now what oh, press A. Press Y. Oh god, press X. Did I get it? Yes, fish! That's a fish! That's a super big size goby. Oh man, that was so exciting. I'm gonna do it again. That was so exciting. Oh man, I'm not hard to please. No, we're done for now. We'll get some bait and we'll try this again. We got our one fish. We got our one fish to give to Genji. It's probably gonna take a lot of fish. How about you? Do you have any advice for me? No? Look at this guy with his one-arm style. Is that normal? Is that normal to do it like that? What about... Oh, this is a training dummy. I was very confused by the, like, ring around it. Alright, so I remember you. You're the awesome girl who I learned Beast style from. Kiryu. So, you showed up after all. Yeah, I got curious about the training you mentioned. Glad you remembered. Can't trust a word that old drunk says, really. Hey, it's not like him. Oh, relax. I'm just messing with you. Shall we get started? Sure. I'm all ears. Alright. And it's a sub-story. Cool. Oh, am I gonna get to break crates? My training method is simple. Just grab whatever you can, swing it around, and throw it until everything's smashed to hell. Sounds like just taking your frustration out on things. But I guess that's got to be more... There's got to be more to it than that. Does this help you impound furniture when you go collecting? Or when you go collect? Pretty much. It takes muscle and explosive force to grab heavy objects and swing them around quickly. This gives you the real oomph you need. I see. No taking your time with it, either. You have to be under pressure if it's a real situation, or there's no point to the training. A real situation? You mean when collecting a debt? I guess you're pretty used to a rough time. Hey, don't act like you don't know. I may even call on you to help me out sometime.
Nani?
Huh? You want me to go out and collect for you? Let's not jump the guns here. First, I want you to do this training and get a feel for it. Alright? Yeah, I got it. We'll start with a primer. This way. Okay. So am I gonna have to use these boxes to hit these dummies? Who made these dummies? They're nice. Sorry, Sorry, I was sneezing. The mannequins are filled with play money, which bursts out when you break them. The boxes have money in them, too. You have to smash all the mannequins before time runs out and recover a set amount of money. You good to start? Okay, so perform a X attack empty-handed while using the B style to automatically pick up a nearby object. This saves a lot of time. Be sure to master it. Yeah, I'm good. You have 120 seconds. Ready? Go. Alright. So I hope I have an easier time with this than I had with the Rush style minigame. Alright, that's 100. And how much am I supposed to get here? Whoops. Yeah, I'm gonna... I guess the trick is gonna be not to walk too far away for any particular piece. Nope. Pick up. Oh my god. I should use B to pick him up if I'm not near anything. That's what I should be doing. Okay, pick this up. Okay, let's pick this one up. I'll pick this one up. Yeah, because I get it. Like, one of the advantages of B-Style is that you can go... With X, you can go from the pickup animation straight into the swinging animation. Yeah, like so. Okay, we did it. That was not so bad. What do you think? Pretty tough training, right? Yeah. I haven't done anything like this before. That'll make it even harder next time. Be ready. Great. By the way, I'll have to ask you to pay if you want to keep going with this. I can only do so much charity work. Understood. Alright, that's cool. Did I... Oh, so that didn't actually train me anymore, but, let me talk to her again. Ah, Kiryu. Ready to go beast mode? Yeah, sounds good. Which training will you take on? Yeah, we could probably do both of these. It's just a few million yen. The training will cost you 100,000. Is that alright? So we need to make... Oh, no, we need to make 1,000,000 yen in the game. Okay, that covers the cost. Let's get started then. Into the closure. Okay. But this will be even better now, because I know better what I'm doing. I'm gonna pick this one up, and... we're gonna do the same with this. There we go. See, and that was a perfect use of, like, the whole... And that was a very imperfect use of picking up. Okay, so I want to be picking it up while facing an enemy to get, like, the full momentum. This one up. Pick this one up. And... So does the game end when all the mannequins are gone? Like, if I destroyed the last mannequin and I didn't have enough money yet, would it be over? Like, would I lose if the goal was 2 million yen there? Not bad. You're getting the hang of a more aggressive fighting style. Here's a little something for you. Take it. Alright, got the Tatsu brand drink. Come back whenever you feel you need more training. Did I... So wait, does that not expand... I'm confused. I thought the whole point of this was to, like, clear out the next thing. Ah, Kiryu, ready to go beast mode? Yeah, let's go beast mode again with the 2 million mode, then. Okay, it'll cost me 500,000 yen. Alright, we have a different board setup now. Oh, what? Oh, freaking Squid Game? That is extremely different, dude. I didn't know the statues were gonna shoot me. Yeah, how many of you guys have watched Squid Game? I know it's like the trendy thing right now, and I should probably try to, like, you know, be subversive and say I don't like the thing everybody likes, but no, I liked it. I have a few small problems with it, but I mean, I don't want to go into a full review because that would require me to spoil things. Yeah, but I think it's very good. Alright. Yeah, so these big guys here definitely do a lot more damage. It has... There's like one twist that's like especially interesting. And no, I'm not even gonna like talk around the twist because I hate when people do that to me with shows I haven't watched yet, so no, I'm just not gonna talk about it. But yeah, I did like Squid Game. I recommend it. What I will say is like a lot of people, you know, are saying like, oh, this is just like a takeoff of Danganronpa, but like Danganronpa is just like a takeoff of Battle Royale, and like this is a genre. Like, I don't think we should fault the show for being similar to other things, because that's like a whole... Death Game is a genre now. Not bad, you're getting a hang of a more aggressive fighting style. Here's a little something for you, take it. Tatsu brand drink. I'm gonna send that back. So I beat both of your challenges. You must be getting bored with all this training. Let's talk about those real situations I mentioned at the start. Yeah, sure. Basically, I'm gonna ask you to help me collect on some scum suckers who owe big money. I'll give you a target. You use what you learned to get it done. Got it? I see. One thing though. What? You gonna chicken out now?
Yeah.
No. I just wanted to know why you don't do this yourself. Well, I just got a little too notorious for my own good. What do you mean? Lately, I've been running into this problem where my targets already know I'm coming. So I get there and they've already flown the coop, or worse, they're aiming guns at the door. I'm good, but I'm only good while I'm breathing. So if I get jobs that I catch a whiff of stank on, I'm going to send you. Nobody knows you just yet. I get it. You must have really made a name for yourself. It's a pain in the ass. Anyway, I'm sure once the real battles start, your training will pay off. You'll no doubt learn a few new moves along the way as well. And I'll even let you keep all the money you collect. How's that for a little incentive? Dang, you let me keep the money I collect? That's a bad deal for you, lady. Sounds good. I might take you up on that sometime. Yeah, I might take you up on that right now. Let's freaking go. Ah, Kiryu, ready to go beast mode? Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, let's do the jobs. I have a job for you. You interested? Yes. Yeah, I'm in. Let me tell you who you're up against. The target is a guy named Tetsuya the Gigolo. Is it a gigolo? Is that how you spell gigolo? I didn't think that was how you spell gigolo. Anyway, he couldn't make do with the money from the girls he lives off. Yeah, he's a gigolo. So he's been taking out loans. He's never gonna pay back. Then once the loan sharks see him drowning, he foists the loans onto some unlucky lady and moves on to the next gullible floozy. Scum of the earth, basically. And why would this one be a job for me? Well, this is your first job, so I figured we'd start with someone easy to handle. Besides, guys like him just end up pissing me off too much. I see. I figured this will be a cinch, but remember, he'll do anything it takes to get away. If you slip up, you could get yourself killed. You ready for this? Yeah. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Yeah, I'm ready. Alright, let's go. And then we go. Alright. Tetsuya the Gigolo, I take it. Oh, so you're still gonna come along? I thought it was too dangerous, like, if people saw you coming. Oh, well. Huh? Is that what they're calling me out there? Only thing they're gonna be calling you out there is Tetsuya the dead asshole if you don't give me what you owe. Do that and I'm gone. You're Miss Tatsu, aren't you? I've heard all about you. I was picturing a broad built like a gorilla. And who's this guy? He your pimp? Yeah. And he's 10 times better at it than you'll ever be. When did I become a pimp? Sip it. You're here to put the screws on this loser. You two done with your little circus act? This meat sack couldn't put the screws on a plank, much less me. You think so? You're about to see what it feels like to get screwed. Mess him up, Kiryu. Yes, ma'am. I thought the word gigolo started with a J. That's all. I don't have anything else to say about it. That's just what I thought. Ooh. Okay, he's got kicks. He's like the Leisure King. He's got kicks. But I got coffee. Yep, and that took him down. He couldn't. He was no match for the Folgers. That coffee won't just wake you up, it'll put you to sleep. Good work, Kiryu. You see the look on that guy's face? He'll think twice before he gets into any more mischief. Yeah, I hope you're right. He didn't look like a quick learner, though. All that just means if you were way too nice. All that just means is you were way too nice to the guy. If it'd been me, well, nice isn't in my vocabulary. You still have a lot to learn. I may ask you to help me again if something else comes up. Come back when you want to train. You got the 4 million yen you collected as a reward. And we learned guarded weapon charge skill. Okay, so I think I should be able to do the next one, though, too. Because if I look at my abilities... Yeah, I'm next to the rank 2 already. Not next to the rank 3, though. I could get next to the rank 3. Yeah, let's pay for that now. Allows you to perform a resist guard when an enemy attacks during a rush combo. Wait. A resist guard when an enemy attacks during a rush combo? Like if I'm in rush style, I can go into the resist guard from beast style? So during combo, LB before enemy attacks you. Interesting. Okay, so I should be able to do 2 more jobs for Tatsu now. Kiryu, ready to go beast mode? Yes. I don't have any jobs for you yet. Keep honing your skills through your training for now. Oh, I thought you would, because I thought the point was I had to be adjacent to the next lock. I thought that's how it worked. Maybe it also requires time. Okay. That's fine. There's other stuff I can do.
Nani?
Hey, Genji. Genji. I have a freshwater goby for you. Actually, it's probably a saltwater goby. Give him the goby. How about this one? Perfect! This will really help me. I'll prepare it right away. Cool, and I can eat it now even though I'm at full health. How is it, Kiryu-san? It's good. Really? Thank you. I feel like working with fresh caught fish like this really helped me grow. Glad I could help. I really appreciate it. If you go fishing again, please bring me what you catch. Alright, we're gonna have to catch a lot more fish, though.
Nani?
Oh, Mr. President, about that job opening, we have another applicant. Okay, so let's do one more job interview while we're here. What kind of person is it this time? This time the applicant is a girl. I read her application and she has neat handwriting and her photo was pretty cute. I see, so she's cute. Mr. President, you better not hire her based on looks. You're the one who told me she was cute. Of course not. What do you want to do? Do you want to do the interview now? Yes. Okay, sure. I'll interview the candidate. Great, let's do this. You'll need to look respectable for the interview, of course. I know. You know, it's kind of a pain to put on glasses every time I do an interview. Can't I just interview like this? Man, why do you think people who have bad eyesight feel like they need to put on glasses all the time? Oh, heavens no! It's important that you look intelligent. If you say so. I mean, I think he looks good in glasses. Alright, help wanted again. You look really good in those, you know. Wait a minute. Are you just making me wear these because you like them? Well, actually... Oh, here's our next candidate. It's time for the interview. Guess you're off the hook for now. Come in. Excuse me. Alright, I like your pantsuit. I'm Sakurako Jogasaki. Pleased to meet you. Yes, likewise. Oh, right. Please, have a seat. Thank you. She seems so ladylike. Yes, apparently her family runs a traditional Japanese inn. Maybe she helps out there. Makes sense. I can see her wearing a kimono. Well, we better ask her some questions. We need to figure out if she'll be a good fit here. Right. So, Jogasaki-san, why don't you take a minute to tell us about yourself?
Hi.
Yes, certainly. I just realized how weird of a thing that is to say I can see her wearing a kimono. I'm impressed. This sounds like a real interview. I picked up a book on interview techniques. You're studying on your own? I'm so glad you're finally taking your presidential responsibilities seriously. Yeah, I guess, like, after the last interview, like, during that day between when we hired him and when he didn't come in. Well, naturally. May I begin? Oh, right. Sorry, please do.
Hi.
Okay, my name is Sakurako Jogasaki. I majored in business administration. My biggest strength is that I have actual work experience. My family runs a traditional inn, so I worked with guests daily while growing up. She's a Yukiko Amagi. When we were short-staffed, I was even put in charge of the kitchen. I learned how to cook from pros. If I ever get the chance, I would love to bring you a traditional meal. I'm confident about my eagerness and fitness. It means I don't give up easily. I very much hope you will give me the opportunity to prove myself to you. Also, I often get asked at interviews, so I will save you the bother of doing so. I'm wearing plain white underwear. Thank you. It's funny. Wow, that was solid. She even told us the color of her underwear to shut that down quick. She's amazing. Yeah. Now I don't have to ask her. Let's talk about what she just told us. Was there anything you want to get more details on? What should we talk about in more detail? Why aren't you taking over the family inn? What can you cook? Why do you feel confident in your fitness? I like how none of these are about the job. Yeah, what can you cook? You said you can cook. You said you're a good cook. What are your signature dishes? Let's see. I'm quite good at meatloaf, omelets with rice filling. What else? Oh, I make a pretty great white sauce. I often use it for preparing gratins and European pasta dishes. Oh, that's impressive. You can make a white sauce from scratch and you're so worldly. That's impressive. It's easy to overcook white sauce, you know. Until I got the hang of it, I found it a challenge too. Assuming I get the job, I'd be happy to bring some in for you to try. Oh really? Yes, please. Hey, this is a job interview, not a restaurant. What should we talk about? Talk about in more detail. Sure. Why aren't you taking over the family inn?
Hi.
Well, I do find the job rewarding in its own way, and I love interacting with the guests. However, it's also a very small enclosed world. The entire day revolves around the inn, and nothing else. Even if I were to eventually inherit the inn, I would like to broaden my horizons out here in the real world before I settle into that role. Wow, she's got it all figured out. She does. What should we talk about in more detail? I guess we'll talk about fitness, yeah. You said you have confidence in your fitness. Why is that? I belong to a dance club at my university. Dancing is more physically taxing than it may appear, so I think it has helped me build my endurance. I see. I imagine you do traditional dancing for your guests? Or maybe you can do that once you take over the inn. Perhaps. But for now, I would rather find fulfilling work at your firm than think about the family inn. So she dances. I bet she'd look great doing a traditional dance in a kimono. What? This is a real estate business! Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing that. Kiryu. That's about all the questions we have, I think. Jogasaki-san, do you have any questions regarding our firm?
Hi.
Yes. Not to be too forward, but is there a large inequality gap between men and women here? No, I wouldn't say that. I mean, one of our highest paid advisor is a woman. She just also happens to be clairvoyant. Thank you. It's a great relief to hear that. Times are changing, you know. I was hoping I could find a job that would let me work just as hard as any man. We have to hire Jogasaki-chan, Mr. President. She's a keeper for sure. I'm not so sure about that. What is there to think about? A girl this courteous and so eager to work is a rare find in this day and age. She seems that way, sure, but there's something not quite right that I'm trying to figure out. Is there something wrong? Yeah. Something's off. Something she said doesn't jive. You mean she's lying about something? Yeah. I can't quite put my finger on it, though. What did she say that struck you as inconsistent? Ask for her summary again. Ask why she isn't taking over the family inn again. Ask what she can cook again. Ask why she is confident about her fitness again. Point out the inconsistency in her statements. What? Summary again. Sorry, Jogasaki, can you give me the brief summary of yourself again? Okay, my name is... Majored in business administration. My biggest strength is that I have actual work experience. My family runs a traditional inn. When we were short-staffed, I was even put in charge of the kitchen. Learned how to cook from pros. If I ever get a chance, I would love to bring you a traditional meal. Confident about my eagerness and fitness. It means I don't give up easily. I very much hope you will give me the opportunity to prove myself. Plain white underwear, thank you.
Hi.
Okay, she's not taking over the family in because I do find the job rewarding in its own way, and I love interacting with the guests. Very small and closed world. The entire day revolves around the inn and nothing else. Even if she were to inherit the inn, she would like to broaden her horizons out here in the real world before settles into the role. What she can cook. Meatloaf, omelet, rice filling, what else? White sauce, Gron's European pasta dishes. I mean, I guess none of it was stuff you'd expect at like a traditional Japanese inn, I don't think. Let me get the fitness thing one more time. Belong to a dance club university. Dancing is more physically taxing than it may appear. Build up endurance. Filling work at your firm. Alright, let's try here. Which pair of Jogasaki statements don't jive? I want to say the summary and the signature dishes, because if she learned from pros at a traditional inn, none of the food she makes is traditionally Japanese. It's her summary and her signature dishes. Those two statements don't add up. Really? Well, now that I think about it, maybe you're onto something. Jogasaki, there's something inconsistent in your story. Inconsistent? What might that be? You said your family runs a traditional Japanese inn, and that you helped out there on a daily basis. Yes, that's correct. You said you were put in charge of the kitchen, which made you a better cook. Is that a problem? If I'm working in a kitchen, it's only natural that I should become a better cook. How could that be inconsistent? Marina, let's say you were to stay at a traditional inn. What kind of dinner would you expect? Well, if it's a traditional inn, it would of course be Japanese cuisine like sashimi and nimono. Oh, and in winter, a hot pot would be wonderful. Right. And what's Jogasaki good at cooking? Meatloaf, omelet with rice, white sauce for gratin, and... Oh! I don't know about you, but no traditional inn I know of would serve those dishes. Have anything to say for yourself, Jogasaki-san? I mean, I don't think these two things are, like, mutually exclusive. It is a little strange. Kiryu looks so dang smug there. Wow. So you're really gonna nitpick me on something that minor, huh? I bet you're a real hit with the ladies. Jogasaki-san? Yes, you're right. I made it all up. Grew up in a traditional inn? Are you kidding? I came up with that to spruce up my resume. So what? But, incidentally, I also lied about being a good cook. I got too carried away with the details, I guess. Was everything a lie? Even the part about doing traditional dance at school? You're the ones who assumed it was traditional dance. I really do belong to a dance club at school. But my kind of dance is hip-hop! Hip-hop? I'm so done here. Hurry up with my cab fare. I'll settle for 20,000 yen. Okay. Wait, we don't pay scammers. Huh? That's not what you promised. The posting said I'd get cab fare for taking an interview. Why else would I bother coming? Everybody wants the cab fare. You should be ashamed, you liars. Seems to me you're a liar too. It's okay for you to lie, but not us. It's okay for you to lie, but not us. Huh. What's that supposed to mean? You don't make a damn bit of sense. You just don't want to face the facts. Get over yourself, princess. I bet you got everything you wanted your whole life. Wow, this escalated so quickly. Well, wise up. Out in the real world, nobody is going to pay for your self-centered lying through your teeth. The real world is a jungle, not a playground, and nobody gets anything they don't earn. So get out of my sight. I mean, it sounds like she wasn't going to take the job anyway. She was just going to take the cab fare. Sheesh. I hope I never get on your bad side, Mr. President. Yeah. Sorry for shouting.
Yeah.
It's okay. But wow, that was impressive how you caught that inconsistency in her story. I didn't realize until you pointed it out. Kiryu would play the Phoenix Wright games. Yeah, it was kind of impressive, wasn't it? I'm beginning to find new respect for you, President Kiryu. Oh, but I guess we have to start over with recruiting. Yeah. Thanks for taking care of that. Of course, sir. Your ace secretary has your back. She's the ace secretary, and I'm the ace attorney. Alright, so that's going to be it for today. Thank you guys for watching. I am the Comic Foil. I did buy another property in the electronics district before while you guys weren't watching, and it looks like the payout's ready, so I'll collect that while I'm saying goodbye. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful day. Ah, look at all that money! Oh no, it's a money battle. Oh god, oh god, oh god. That was so scary. Okay, see you next time.